Richie.
Hi, Sin.
Hi, everyone. And welcome to episode 19, I think, of What, Where, Why? Locations of Bloodborne, a patron-only series that's totally awesome and amazing. Thank you for your enthusiasm, Richie. Appreciate it.
We can see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Richie can sigh at me in 3D.
Why in 3D? I think you just mean like I can see you.
Yeah, but you're like 3D.
But you're not in 3D, you're 2D. You're a two-dimensional image.
What? What? Oh no, I'm disappearing! Oh. The location we're going to talk about today is, and I'm going to read what Bob wrote. So you know the courtyard with the well, and there are two hunters, and there are two doors you can knock on. And at one point they say, bless us with blood, bless us with blood. What's the deal there? Healing church? Because most people you talk to hate the church. Bob. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Well, bless us with blood. I think I can answer that question.
All
It's
right.
because the Yarnamites are like, bless us with blood, bless us with blood. We love the healing church.
Yeah, because there's... I mean, are we allowed to mention other locations in this location?
Yeah, but for 30 seconds or less. Go.
Okay, so there's that other door also in Cathedral Ward, but it's on the other side of Cathedral Ward, and when you go there, the person there's like, oh, praise you, praise the old damn church, and there's a dead healing church person outside in the Yarnamite with like a sickle, so it's like they're saying, oh yeah, praise the church, and then the Yarnamites kill them, because they're making it up.
Yeah. They're basically, it's not sarcasm. What do you call that?
Lying.
Where it's, what?
Lying.
No, but okay, sarcasm plus lying, where you're like saying the opposite of truth because you're
Saying
scared.
the opposite of the truth is lying.
No, you're saying it because you're like scared.
You're lying because you're scared.
But you're making them think that you like them when you don't.
Lying.
Maybe we need a new word. Sarcasm plus lying.
But like you can say like, you're placating the healing church.
Placating.
But like placating
fancy.
doesn't necessarily mean you're lying. You're lying
I don't know what
to
placating means. What does it mean?
It means like you're making someone feel like you're saying what they want to hear.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's saying.
Yeah.
You see, it's not lying and saying what they want to hear.
But it is lying because they don't like the church.
All right. What is the official name in English?
Here we go. It is called... Yep, it doesn't have a name.
Awesome. And what's the name in Japanese?
Also doesn't have a name.
Could you please briefly describe it?
Well, as you're leaving Cathedral Ward via the path that is opposite Hemwick, it's like you go up to the cathedral door stairs and then you turn right instead of left. You just follow them along. There's a very bland and empty pathway. And then at the end of that, you drop down and there is a little kind of plaza, like a round little plaza with a well in the middle. There's two houses overlooking it. There's some stairs around the side that go down. And there are two Yahagul hunters there. One has a rifle spear and a Ludwig's rifle. The other's got a Tonitrus and a wooden shield. And they will attack you on sight. And then if you continue down the little path, you get to Yahagul, so that's why they're there. And both of the houses have NPCs in them that you can talk to through the doors.
Are there any actual NPCs behind the doors, or is it just voices?
It's just voices.
Okay.
That's actually, like, if you've seen that really old screenshot that's like someone talking in the alpha and someone mentions Lawrence and they're on the and it looks like they're talking to a wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's because that's an NPC, like quote unquote NPC. It's just like an area that you can talk to people in, and it accidentally ended up in the wrong spot during the alpha.
Wait a minute, Richie. That means the houses are alive. There are no people in the houses, and the houses are talking.
There are no people in the houses. You can clip inside them, and there's nothing.
We'll need to examine this development in a later episode.
Okay.
All right. When was this part built?
It looks actually older than the rest of it because it's closer to Yahagol and it's like got rougher architecture. And like another thing about this area is if you look at it from a distance, it has a different layout and the well is a gargoyle statue.
So you can look into the past of this area from a distance.
Yeah, do you want me to go into why that is?
Sure.
Okay, so people might be familiar with like the thing Lance showed off where, hey, there used to be an elevator and the elevator went from Lewin Flower Gardens down to Cathedral Ward, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So initially you couldn't walk directly from like the path I explained. Like if you turned right at the doors, it would be a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea was you would go to the upper part, then you would take the elevator down. The elevator would take you down to where that path ends now. And you would walk to Yahagul that way.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was they deleted the elevator. So they basically just got the path you couldn't go down and filled it in. And that's why that part of the path, if you compare it to other parts of the cathedral, it seems a lot emptier and a lot more bland. Because it's literally just like, oh shit. So they just sort of filled it in with just like some like brick textures. It looks really weird if you sort of squint at it. And then that now leads to Yahagul. But I think for loading reasons, that also meant that they had to move what would have been the entrance to Yahagul to Cathedral Ward so you could actually smoothly walk there. And that whole plaza area is that. So that's like a sort of makeshift entrance to Yahagul that initially was slightly differently designed and it was smaller because you would just walk directly from there to Yahagul. Whereas now, because you have to be able to walk from Cathedral Ward through to Yahagul, I think it needed more time to load. Something probably like that. So they had to make it like a different design to make it bigger and add some like stairs and stuff. So you spent more time there, so have more time to stream. Similar, I assume, to the situation with the door behind the cleric beast, where for loading reasons that door couldn't open. This looks like a similar situation where they just needed to basically shove a space there to give you time to load the next area. And that's why it's like there's not like it's just a space that sort of leads you somewhere. It doesn't really like it's two NPC hunters. There's no unique assets there. There's a lot of good stuff there actually if you go there early because there's four of the Wandering Nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
You can go and grab a ton of blood stuff. There's a snatcher there if you want to go to Yahagul. There's those two NPC hunters are reasonably easy to kill if you like have experience doing it, and they get you quite a lot of echoes. So it's a decent, and they drop good stuff. There's some frenzied cold blood. So yeah,
it's a cute little private area with those two houses.
Yeah,
it's probably the same family that lives in both.
Yeah,
houses.
I think it's just two families that are neighbors.
No. It's like basically like a family, like a big family bought this property and built houses there.
Yeah.
And it's probably somebody who works for the church. What if those are actually church houses? Okay, what if it's not a family that bought it? What if the church built those houses for some employees?
Oh, okay. So it's like employee housing.
Yeah.
Then why are they like bless us with blood then? Shouldn't they say, hello, we're the healing church?
No, they're still Yarnamites. They have Yarnamites work for them, you know?
Okay. They work for the healing church and it's stipulated in their contract that as brand ambassadors of the healing church, they have to say, bless us with blood.
It's part of the healing church PR campaign.
It's worked very well.
Thank you, Richie. So, who built that area?
Probably an extremely stressed from level designer who was told they were shipping in a week.
Which materials were used?
The old bits of Yahagul that they had to move to it. This is interesting because, like, I showed this off when we streamed the map files, but, like, the Yahagul, you know how you walk down there and there's, like, the caves and that leads to Yahagul, right? Yahagul itself doesn't start till you walk over the threshold of the chapel where the amygdala is. but it actually used to start where those houses are. So if you load up the Yahagol map, you can actually see like the enemies and objects and everything that used to be in that space are still in the Yahagol map. They're just not loaded. So you can, if you, even though that part of the map is gone, you can actually see, oh, there's like the grass and there's like the barricades and the enemy. They're all positioned on, they're positioned like it's a hill. You just can't ever actually go there.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Where is it located?
It's on the way to Yahagol, the only way that works anymore, because the main way is like blocked up by a wall, and then if you once you leave Parl's arena, you can't get back into Yahagol through there.
Why was it built?
Presumably, it's just houses. That like the cathedral ward is full of houses. It's what you said is probably correct. It is like the houses that belong to people that worked at the church because they're very close by. May have been like groundskeepers or something. Interestingly, like there's no shops or anything by there. The only thing it gives you access to is the church and another worse church.
Richie, what if those two... Okay, because we have a precedent. Remember the cave in Yosefka's clinic?
This is going to be about a coffee stand.
Yes, the
Oh.
giant set up a coffee stand in the cave.
You want to know something that'll blow your mind?
Yes.
You've predicted cut content again.
Oh my god.
Because there used to be a giant there.
Where? In that place?
In that area, back when it led to Yahagol, there was a church giant there.
Oh my god, my brain is connecting areas and content without even me realizing. My powers are getting stronger. Maybe coffee was only like subduing my powers. And now that I'm trying to quit it.
Sen, if your Loracle powers have increased massively, can you foretell if anything significant's going to happen in my life around about the end of March?
Thank you, Richie.
Thank you, Sen.
What if in those two houses there's like, maybe it's a family run business where it's like they set up stands outside the houses in that area, like coffee stands for the healing church.
And that's why those two Yahagol hunters are there. They're actually on their coffee break.
Yes.
And that's what bless us with blood means, because it's like you haven't paid us. And there's even a snatcher up there, maybe. What did you call the snatcher? Like Jennifer or something?
Yes.
So Jennifer the Snatcher is up on the cliff. I think that's like that's her on her break. She's like, I'll just when I get my coffee and I sit up here on the cliff and I drink my coffee overlooking Yahagol and German's old workshop.
And it's true, we did bring up Jennifer the Snatcher.
No, you brought up Jennifer the Snatcher.
In the episode on the cave. She also got her coffee from the giants. Yeah, so,
yep.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened because they cut the giant out. So she's like, where'd the giant go? It's been a busy day at Yahagol.
So, what's its current purpose?
Its pathway leads to Yahagol. Patches knows about it, I guess. That's relevant. Because that's where he tells you to meet Amygdala. He's like, step lightly around the cathedral. And you'll find an ancient church there.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Who occupied it, utilized it before?
Presumably it was those families, but not the Yahagol hunters, because they weren't around then.
Who occupies/utilizes it now?
It's those people and also the Yahagol hunters and the Snatcher, who appears after the Bloodstarved Beast.
Thank you. And one last question. If the location has no name, make up a name for the location at the end of the episode.
Healing Church Food Court?
Thank you, Richie. Do the outro.
That was What Were My Locations of Bloodborne, episode 19, the Healing Church Food Court.
Richie, I'm gonna make a confession to you right now.
Yeah, we weren't recording.
This is normally a patron-only series, but I feel like there was too much Snug Covenant lore in this episode today. I can see the face you're making. The face you're making.
You know what? If you want to post this on YouTube, that's fine, as long as there's no video content.
Yeah, no video content.
Okay, good, yeah. Describe what I'm wearing, because a lot of people are interested in, like...
It's a pink shirt.
Yeah.
It's a pink t-shirt, and it has like a giant heart on the right side.
But it's slightly off, so like the heart, the edge of the heart's actually in the middle, and it sort of goes round to the side
cute,
of me.
Very fashion.
Thank you.
Describe what I'm wearing.
Your usual Unabomber ensemble, which consists of like just a giant hoodie that you kind of curl up into like you're pupating. Except because no one can see us, you at least don't have giant sunglasses on. But what you do want me to specify is that you are wearing a Nuka-Cola hoodie.
Yes, the red one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I still have not purchased the NCR hoodie that we discussed on stream. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. It's pricey.
All right.
But we'll see. Well, thank you, Richie.
Thank you, Sin.
And thanks everyone for listening. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm waving even though no one can see me. Bye.